Red 2 standing by, all for lit, and in the green. Welcome at last to the next project I wanted to do, Super Mario Odyssey. It's been a little while since I've been able to record literally anything because it has been so damn hot. The only thing you can actually do is hide under the air conditioner and hope that you just don't melt. Summer in Australia is an absolutely awful season, and while I can understand that winter is pretty terrible in all sorts of places over the world, in Australia it is a necessary respite. And if anybody keeps going on, oh, winter's terrible and you should really like summer a lot more, summer's great, you should wind up sitting in your car for about 15 minutes in a 45-degree day because it feels like you're doing that. It's terrible. It's been terrible. I swear it has been an experiment to find the melting point of the human body. But with cooler weather, I can actually do things, and I'm recording. And I am starting a new save file. I'm not 100% in the game. I don't know if I'm going to do Darker Side of the Moon. But we have our inevitable fight in the skies above Peach's castle. Bowser looking particularly snazzy in his stylish suit, and Mario is getting beaten around. Wait, how does the fireball wind up going up? Shouldn't it just go straight? So, presumably there's like literally no one else, and have you ever noticed that Peach just doesn't do anything? Like, when Bowser is distracted, why doesn't she just get out of the way? She's competent enough. Well, that's the end of the game. Mario's dead. It kind of bugs me that Peach doesn't get to show off her actual competence. Well, that guarantees that Mario's dead, but man, steel cap boots. And, Bowser, you do know what happened the last time you tried to marry Peach, right? You very nearly ended the world. And the hat, our last legacy of Mario, is blown away. And just to add insult to injury, it's mulched by the ship's propellers. Ugh. You can really see the detail on the Switch too, it's incredible. Well, Mario's dead, so who are we playing as? Well, a mysterious little ghost has discovered Mario's corpse. Wherever Mario ended up, he's in a better place now. Which means he hasn't wound up going to Sydney or anything like that. I'm Victorian, I'm willing to bag Sydney a little bit. Well, yep. We're dead. Oh no, wait, there's signs of movement. Wait a minute! You took all the change out of my pockets! Come back here! We can also crouch and press Y to roll, and we get a little bit of speed. But that ghost has robbed our change. I'm used to going through people's pockets for change when they're dead. But give me back my change! Well, we're meeting our little ghost friend. So sorry for running away like that. You startled me. And I do startle easily. I saw what happened earlier. You've been through quite the ringer. You've landed in the Cap Kingdom. We've been under attack by the same monster that gave you such a trouncing. And to make matters worse, the fiend has kidnapped my little sister. The crown on Peach's head is Cappy's sister Tiara. I'd hoped to give chase to that monster in a ship of my own. Unfortunately, all of our airships were wrecked in the attack. Although, now that I think on it, I'm fairly certain there's a functioning ship in the next kingdom over. I could get us there if only I could reach the top of Top Hat Tower, which is being guarded by the monster's henchmen. How do they pronounce the pictures? You know, it seems we're after the same thing. Perhaps we should team up. Let's see if we can't help those two. Yeah, how do you actually pronounce the pictures anyway? I mean, we know who he's referring to, but why are the pictures there and how do you pronounce them? Oh no, my hat got mulched!
Oh, come on.
Not your style? How about this? And with a little bit of magic, a hat is back from the dead in the form of a mysterious ghost. And just like Bowser, we can use the power of Oddjob. Cappy is now your companion. It's almost a little too much detail on the Switch 2. I've just noticed you can sort of see little bits around the edges where it looks like things aren't quite filled in. It's almost too detailed in a way, but this is the Cap Kingdom. With a very beautiful theme. Sort of always made me feel like it's meant to feel like Victorian London. Sort of a whimsical, foggy, magical Victorian London, really. Of course, it is very, very British, as one might expect. But this is sort of our tutorial area. We can't really get any... We can't get any shines just yet, but you do get beautiful little details, like, so you run through the smoke, we come out covered in ash. Like, Odyssey has so many beautiful little details and things like that. It's so beautifully made, really. I mean, it's no surprise it went down as one of Mario's best adventures. So I will be playing this in just sort of my own little way. Just going through things, doing it at my own pace, in my own time, and going wherever I want to. There are so many approaches you can take. You find all sorts of interesting little things, so that's kind of the beauty of it. It's more of a little more relaxed in some ways. Hopefully I'll be able to make sure it's fun for everyone. But I'm definitely not going to try and do the Italian accent for Mario. I just do not think I can pull that off. I'm not Charles Martinet, I'm not Kevin Afghani. I don't have that skill. I think I'm just going to kick back and enjoy, really, because going through this is something I'd wanted to do for a while. I don't think I quite got it right the first time I tried, but I suppose that's just sort of me being a little bit of a perfectionist, because it's like, how do I make it perfect anyway? What defines perfect? Hello, panicking friend. I can see the monster's minions from here, but all I can do is float helplessly and watch. So, if you see these plants, you can basically hit them all with your hat. You'll often have to do some sequential moves, and you'll get something out of it. And you have something to say too? Welcome to Bonneton, pride of the Cap Kingdom. Do you know about the action guide? So this basically just gives us all our information, our control scheme. We can use that to move around. We do have amiibos available. We've got snapshots. We can crouch. Basic techniques and how everything works. What we can do with the different captures. Travel hints. You can see at any time. Just open the menu with the plus button and then select the action guide. The game will blather on about it quite a bit and you'll have to review your moves quite a lot as well, so you will be putting up with the action guide a lot. And you can probably do some amazing speedrun tricks if you're somebody more competent than me. Well, we scared off a whole lot of birds with top hats. And from out of the fog, the bridge rises. Nice work! All the little details like Mario holding his arms out when he runs. So, these mini Goombas. What odd little fellows! They seem to know you, and not like you. So we can top up our health. Get rid of some graffiti. All sorts of great movement techniques you can do, and people have managed to break this game so well. It's an impressive move. Well, it's an impressive game in terms of its moves, its abilities, everything you can do once you get the advanced text down pat. And yeah, you probably deserve somebody a bit better than me playing, but I'll see what I can do for you. We'll keep the episodes about half an hour, as I usually do. I probably need to get back to Emerald version someday. I still have some of the post-game stuff to do because you've got the match against Steven to do, among other things, and some Pokemon you can find in the Safari Zone. That ledge is awfully high. I know, try throwing me at a frog. Can we... Alright, well we can get up there. But we can't do anything about that ledge. Alrighty, so throw Cappy at a frog. And all of a sudden, we are absorbed into the frog. We are infiltrating its brain, going through its life, its memories, the horrors of its family being abducted by French restaurants. And the time when one of its friends was wondering what happened to the rest of them that didn't make it to the egg. We're tadpoles, Ted. Stop looking stuff up on the internet. And now we have been Captain Ginyu'd. We are a frog. With a moustache. You captured a frog. So, we can hold the Y button to move faster, and we can press B to jump, or we can wind up shaking the Joy-Con for a high jump. Note that those platforms don't go down because we are now much lighter, which admittedly is a major breach of physics, because we really should be the same mass regardless, but I don't think... Look, we've possessed the body of a frog. I don't think we have to worry too much about what's realistic physics and what isn't. Nice jump. But yes, we do wind up swimming as a frog would. Make sure we get plenty of coins, because those... We do need coins for various things, such as purchasing outfits, and we lose 10 coins every time we die, so... Try not to die, basically. Well, just in case we needed the health. But this area is nice and simple. And then we press... I was wondering why it wasn't doing anything. Press ZL to get out of the creature you have possessed, or object, and pick up a life up heart, which works the same way as it does in Super Mario Galaxy games. Nice top hat candles, admittedly. Alright, out we go amid the devastation. We can warp to the top of Top Hat Tower. Monster's long-eared henchmen are still on Top Hat Tower. And very British comment. I say, do be careful. I want the coins. And here are Bowser's henchmen, the Broodals. We don't have the Koopalings this time, we have a bunch of rabbits. The boss warned me there'd be a fella with a mustache coming along. guess we ought to introduce ourselves. I don't know what the hell his accent is gonna... We're at the wedding planners for the happy couple. They call us the Broodals. We got that treasure we needed, so we ain't got no more business in these parts. Of course, roughing up goody two-shoes meddlers wasn't a contract, so I guess we still got a little work to do. I presume his accent is going to be vaguely Irish-ish. Probably, I really should not do accents because every time I do, I will probably end up insulting someone in some country somewhere. Possibly even my own Australian accent is a bit of an insult sometimes. Alright, so you can throw your hat at Topper, imaginatively named because he has a lot of top hats. You only have to hit him twice in the first battle, but basically you knock the hats off his head to avoid his ranged attack, knock them around when they are floating around the arena, and jump on him. Most impressive. Now let's use this wire to make our way onward. We have now become an electrical fault. And away we go. Super Mario Odyssey. We get our title card as we travel by electric wire to the Cascade Kingdom. That's some seriously impressive power line work. Wow, that can't be good for Mario. And away we go! Oof. And after getting a mouthful of dirt, we are at probably the game's signature kingdom, let's call it. The one that opens everything up for us. Whew! Yeah, what a ride! And we made it to the Cascade Kingdom. Sorry, still a bit amped up from capturing a power line. Must collect myself. There should be an old airship somewhere around here. Let's see if we can't find it. You've probably all heard the music before, but it is amazing. You're treated to this huge orchestral hit straight off the bat. Like, Bonneton's theme is fantastic. I do love that, but this kicks us off with the sound of adventure. It's really, really good. Like, the whole soundtrack is astonishing. It feels bright, it feels energetic, you're ready to go, and you're ready to explore. And you've got a spectacular scenario to begin with. Now, where was that platform I noticed? Well, I did find those, so that's something. Is it a little further along? Just trying to find as much stuff as I can, basically. So you can knock these rocks around sometimes to get stuff out of them. And these little spiky things will keep popping up from the ground in various spots. That's what I was looking for. So, you'll notice that I've collected purple coins, which in this case are wheels. So the purple coins are unique to each kingdom and they will buy specific things. Apparently the currency in the Cascade Kingdom is rock wheels. Alrighty, so we captured a chain chomp, pull the stick back and then flick it to let the chain chomp fly. And we get our first power moon with a fancy cutscene. An action that was strong enough to make the rock spire fall over. There should be another moon around here. Multi-moon atop the falls. Oh, we've found a power moon. What a lucky break. This will come in handy to power the airship. Have you ever seen anything like it? Now, we should be able to get some more purple coins around here. Where am I? Ah. So we have some in here. We can't do anything about this just yet. We'll find out about those picture frames later. If I can get the camera to cooperate. Won't move behind me. Jaws of 3D cameras. Now, there are some by the waterfall, I'm pretty sure. At least I thought there were. Oh, yeah, there they are. I'm not going crazy. So, when you're swimming on the surface, you can ground pound to go underwater. And it does auto-save. Now, if we sneak around here... I think it's here, anyway. Oh, no, it's blocked off, so we can't get too many power moons, it seems. We might have to come back at some point. But we'll be able to, because we've got a lot of freedom in how we want to explore. There are some story beats we have to follow. But there's our airship. Somehow the globe is still intact. Ah, there it is. This is what we were looking for. It's looking a bit more rough than I expected. Oh no, it's just an older model. I'm certain it can still fly. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Just throw me on that globe there. So, the Marioverse is sort of similar to our world. So, we throw Cappy onto the globe and we get a little bit of a power-up. Huh? Nothing's happening? That power moon must not have given the ship enough energy. I wonder if we can find more around here. So we need 4 more. Now we will, on occasion, need to do a little bit of experimenting and exploring to get everything, but we can't get all our power moons just yet. Trying not to fall off and look stupid. As you can see, some things do wind up being blocked off. We can come back later. Would have been nice to explore a little more, but... because that, unfortunately, is just one of my things. I like exploring and I like doing things at my own pace. You are going to see me basically wander around and not pay attention to the story. And I keep forgetting which way I have to rotate the camera. Sorry about that. Alright, so we've got chain chomps we can get to. We've got half the coins already. Now, smaller kingdoms like the Cap Kingdom actually do have fewer coins. Big ones like the Sand Kingdom, which is coming up next, that they actually have 100 coins. Well, that was good. Now, if we go up here, we get one of the game's more spectacular moments. We get to possess a T-Rex for a limited time. This is, I believe, the only transformation as such, or capture, where we basically have to have a time limit. Hit the head. And we can smash whatever's in our path. Even the chain chomps. We get another power moon there. And we can demolish whatever we need. Now I do believe we need to do a bit of demolishing around here. Yep. Can I attack the chain chomp? Oh, it is gone. But let's pop out of that because we've done everything we need to with the T-Rex. Certainly put the Rex in T-Rex, haha. But yeah, that is just a demonstration of the power we can get our hands on. Not every capture will have quite as much force. But we can clear out those enemies and we can go over here. And get a few more purple coins. If we go down there, there would be a door down there, but it's currently blocked off. If you see an 8-bit character, you'll get a heart from 8-bit Peach and I think coins from Mario and Luigi. Chain Chomps have somehow respawned. But if we run over here, chomp through the rocks. So you will find a lot of moons just randomly around the place. If we do this, there we are, a bit of extra health if we need that. We've still got our life up heart, and you can buy those, it's worth noting. So normally there would be something we could enter there, but we don't have that option yet. We just have to work our way around and go up to the top of the area. We do have to do specific things for the story so far. A little bit of a bother, but not too hard to surpass. You can see a couple of other crashed airships around the place, and they all coin stack. Don't forget to grab those when you're wandering around. Now, we go in here. Oh my, we've gone flat. And rather blocky at that. In all fairness, this is a lot better than what 2D Mario used to be. 2D Mario was really blocky. Basically, to give you an idea of exactly how bad it was for the old 2D Mario, Mario's nipples in this game when you're wearing the boxer shorts are a higher resolution than 8-bit Mario was in Super Mario Bros. So, there was a secret moon in that path, and if we go up here, we get to break through. Spectacular view from the top of the pole. There's another life up heart if we need it. And we got to do some more bank shooting. Very good shot indeed. Avoid the chain chomps. Now, if I get it right... we can wind up getting another different power moon if we come along this way. Oh, wait, we got teleported into the fight with Madame Broode. What's this? You say you need to repair some silly old airship. Why, I can never part with any of my precious power moons. It sounds to me like someone wants to be a snack for my adorable chain chompikins. So she is, I believe, the matriarch of the Broodals. And we have to hit the chain chomp, which I'm doing a terrible job of. Knock the hat off its head. Possess it. And pull it back and hit her in the face. Wow, talk about leading your shots. Not doing very well here. She will try and knock us out of the chain chomp, so we have to be careful. Might as well stay out of range. Alrighty, we're one hit away. I started out very badly. And 3 hits to the face with a golden chain chomp. Not only takes the chain chomp out, but takes care of her. And that is our multi-moon, which is worth 3. Can I get... Oh wait, we do get our health restored when we pick up a moon. Forgot about that. We can't leave it behind, but we get a fancy cutscene for a multi-moon, because this is a story progression item. And that seems like a pretty good spot to wrap things up once we've had this little cutscene. You've done it! And now we've got a multi-moon. It's as strong as 3 power moons combined. Should get the ship moving in no time. Let's see if we can't make this work. Throw me on that globe. Well, we'll be doing that in the next one. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base. The cover's come off again. How did I fail and succeed? I thought I was going to have to start the whole thing again.
No! Not into the pit! It burns!